Grab your libations. No water here. I'll take 2 fingers of larceny. Your finest craft beer, barkeep.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Seal broken. Welcome
yeah.
in, everybody.
Bladoosh.
The Unfiltered Gentleman. I'm Greg. That was a little Chris Jericho-y, wasn't it? The Unfiltered Gentleman, baby! Drink it in, man. Everyone's like, what the fuck is Chris Jericho? I'm Greg, that's Scott, over here, and that's Dan.
What up?
Yeah, it's Y2D.
Y2D.
Another wrestling joke, people. Thank you for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. We appreciate it very much. That's how we get the word spread about the show. We want to keep on spreading.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Thousand Oaks has been knocked off its throne.
The
I know.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Yes, we're looking for you to come back, T.O. But by another T.O.
Oh, yeah?
Toronto.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wow.
Toronto, Canada coming through, eh?
What's up, eh?
Good job, you hosers.
Yeah, those hosers coming through big
Nice.
for us. And,
Way to go.
Leading the stats this week. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for listening and spreading the word into the great white yonder.
Yeah,
Yep,
come on,
that's right.
Thousand Oaks, step it up.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
Yeah.
And Utah. Where are you at, Utah?
What happened?
Yeah,
to
what
you?
happened to
It's
Utah?
just falling apart.
God, distant memory now.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
I've lost all faith in LA. I mean, one time. We've been on
Yeah.
over a year from LA one time.
Expect that from LA, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they always show up late and leave early.
Right. Ever since the Rams
Exactly.
and Clippers showed up, they've forgotten about us.
Yeah. Oh, Charger Clip. I always get them confused.
I know,
LAC.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams are the ones that are winning.
Somewhat.
Well, they beat the 49ers a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
That was effortless.
Oh, yeah.
Our burp word of the week, Oktoberfest.
Oh,
Should be October. Well, it might be actually a little hard.
might
It's
be.
like 4 syllables.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oktoberfest is our burp word of the
Challenge.
week. It's officially October. The malty beers are coming out.
oh, here we go.
The dark beers are just around the corner. Those boozy 11%ers.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. By the way, speaking of double digits, Dan, I must tell you, I was at Five Threads recently. Had a double bliss.
Oop.
Oh.
Not just the bliss, which is a double IPA, but the
Yeah.
double bliss, meaning a quad IPA. It's like 14.5%.
Quad IPA.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Thought of you the entire time I was drinking
oh,
it.
my God.
Yeah, I was like, Dan would really enjoy this.
I would have.
Yeah.
That would have been double bliss.
I think it's still on tap. You should go find
Hit
out.
them up.
Stop by on the way home.
Right home. I know, right?
Or if they're closed, just call them like, hey, it's Dan.
Yeah, right there.
If you could just set me aside a pint, you
Yeah.
could just like leave it outside. That's fine.
Outside the door.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I'm not picky.
Put a napkin over it.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of beers, let's talk about what we're drinking.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Quite the opposite of Double Bliss. But it's October, so in honor of October and all the Oktoberfest parties coming around,
Yeah.
we're drinking Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest. It's got an 83.5% on the new scoring system over at Beer Advocate.
Yeah.
Talked about last week. 6.1% on the alcohol. It says each year we partner with a different German brewer to explore the roots of Germany's famous Oktoberfest beers. This year, we're collaborating with Germany's Brauhaus Mittenberger, whose approach to the classic style we've long admired. The result is a festival beer true to their style, deep golden in color with deceptively rich malt flavor and balanced by traditional German-grown whole cone hops.
Nice.
Got a little porn-like at the end.
It did.
Yeah, a little bit.
Grown whole cone hops.
Whole cone. That whole cone.
Love me a Mittenberger.
Right?
I don't know if I want to know what that is.
Correct.
Yeah, this is classic to the Oktoberfest style.
Yes.
Very malty, but very easy to drink. Could have one or four of these.
Tasty beverage, indeed.
Just makes me think of Germany.
It really does.
You drink it, you're like, oh, it's Deutschland.
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 Jawohl.
See. Oh, wrong one. Prost.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, so check yourself out at Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest.
Hi.
No, none of that.
Oops.
None of that.
Oops,
Too soon.
sorry for
Too
that.
soon. Too soon.
Oh man.
Too much beer.
Oh,
or not
yeah.
enough beer.
Yeah.
It's like I thought I heard that.
Give this man a beer.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Oh, so much to get to. We got listener email, beer babe of the
nice.
week, of course. We're boozing on a budget later on for our bullpen.
All
beer.
right.
There we go,
We're gonna
man.
play a rousing round of what does Dan know?
Oh shit.
Yes, and if time permits,
Yep.
we're ready for a Will Scott poured out.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't
You
know.
all know the answer to that.
Spoiler alert. I don't know if you should be excited for that or like, oh shit, well I poured it out.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
Like it smells like piss, but I'll try it anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They released one of our news stories later on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Elephant dump. Anyways, all right. So let's get right into it. A few things to talk about here. I had to geek out. I saw a DeLorean last week.
No.
Yeah, I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. My dog's name is Marty. I mean, come on. And I saw a DeLorean, and not only did I take a picture in front of the DeLorean with my dog Marty, I went up to the guy and started talking to him about his DeLorean. I was like, "Oh, hey man, like, how long you had it?" He's like, "Oh, about 13 years." And we're talking.
Wow.
It was funny. He had it open, and people were like posing for pictures, and he closed it up and locked it. And we're still talking. And as soon as he closed the doors, people started leaning against his car.
Oh, come on.
And I was like,
man.
"Hey, do you see what they're doing?" He's like, "Yeah, it happens all the time." I was like, "How do you handle it?" Like, I don't have a DeLorean, but I'd flip my shit if I saw people leaning against your car.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I have to keep a bottle of stainless steel cleaner in my car because like it doesn't rust, but fingerprints stain on the
Wow.
stainless."
What a
and
nice
so-
guy.
Yeah, he
I've
didn't
been
enjoy
going
it.
crazy.
Yeah, he
Yeah, no
didn't
kidding.
enjoy the fact that they were leaning
Wow.
against it. Like it was kind of irking him, but unlike me, he wasn't shooting them in the face.
I know.
Wow,
Or you could
yeah.
tell them in a funny way. No, it's cold. Air cold.
I just get the fuck off my car.
Sick Einstein on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was admiring his patience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I was super stoked to hang out in the DeLorean. I was a little disappointed. He replaced the stereo system with like a modern CD player or whatever.
Oh,
Well,
well.
modern in quote CD player.
Correct.
I was like, oh, it's not original, but it's like, who wants the original tape deck? So I
Right.
guess I get it.
Yeah, that's kind of. I used to have an
Still.
old Monte Carlo in 1980, and I kept everything original except for that. I did put a CD
Yeah.
player in there. I was like, I can't deal with this shit, this tape
Wow.
shit.
No 8-track?
N-
That's what I got in
I
mind.
think that was what was in there, actually.
Wow.
No.
I had like an early 90s Camaro,
Mm.
and I put in like the fancy CD player and all that stuff, and I never quite liked the way it looked in the sense that it was, blaringly, obviously not original. And not
Correct.
that everything needs to be original, just it really stuck out as like a centerpiece, but not necessarily in a good way of like, this is different, you know?
Yeah.
And my next car was a little more updated. It was a 2003, and I found a stereo that wasn't flashy, and it was also like double the height. They call it 2-din for you nerds out there.
Oh.
And it was the same size as the original one, so I didn't have to have any spacers or anything like that. And it almost looked like it was original, and I was able to match the color on the front of it with like the color of all my gauges and stuff. And people just thought it was the original stereo, and I actually really liked it because it wasn't so like, you have a stereo, kind of
Yeah.
thing, So tangent.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding.
But anyway, I also wanted to mention that this, if everything goes right, is our last recording at
Oh,
these
yeah.
here TCS
Yeah, we got to tell the
Studios.
groupies where to meet up
I
at
know.
now.
We got to
know what
let
I
them
mean?
know of the change of address.
No kidding.
Yes, in the middle of, at the back end of buying a house, and
Yeah.
boy, does that suck. You own a house, right?
Correct. I am a homeowner.
You,
It almost came out weird.
yeah, it almost did. Was it a huge pain in the ass? Like the actual buying process?
Oh, yeah, it was,
Oh, okay,
man.
good.
Like,
God
yeah.
damn, this sucks.
No, and my real estate agent kind of messed it up a little bit. Like
Oh.
I was trying to get it within, I think 2010, and we accidentally stretched it out from August all the way to like January, and it was just like the first the first week of January, so I had to claim it on my 2011 taxes or something like that.
Oh,
So,
how weird.
yeah, it
It's like
kinda
the world's
sucked.
longest escrow
It
process.
took a while. Yeah.
How weird.
Yeah.
This has been one of the. I find that like everyone thinks you know things, but you've never bought a house before. So how the fuck would I know
Correct.
these things?
Yeah.
And I keep having to ask questions, which whatever. But they're always like, "Oh yeah, it's this and this." And like, oh yeah, like I should fucking know because I bought 8 houses before, you asshole.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, it's been so annoying. And I've been dealing with like our mortgage person who is super friendly and helpful. Went out of town like the day after we applied for our mortgage. We had to deal with her idiot fucking assistant. Oh my God, I almost want to say her name on the show. Like, she's so dumb.
Oh man.
Oh God, it was like pulling teeth, just asking her questions and trying to get the right documents. Oh, what a fucking pain in the ass. I'm so ready for this to be over and just be in the new studios.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we can drink it up there and spill more beer on the
right.
new carpet to spill beer on.
Yeah,
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's a little bittersweet in the sense that a lot of things have happened in here. Like the time, never mind, we won't talk about that. But it'll be nice to get away from cunt face upstairs.
Ooh, cunt face.
Yeah, wakes me up at 5 a.m. every day with her bowling tournaments. God damn. We have the camera for the dog so we can see like what he's up to during the day.
Yeah.
And he'll be sleeping, and the camera goes off when there's motion. It's motion censored.
Oh shit.
So I'll get this alert like, motion detected, whatever. And I'll look, and it's him waking up, and then I'll listen, and of course he's waking up because you hear this from upstairs. Sorry, everybody listening with earphones in. It's
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I know a good hearing aid guy. It's like, what the fuck are you doing up there? It's just all hours of the day. And I told my lady friend the day we move out, I'm literally gonna pull my pants down and rub my asshole on her doorknob. I want to give her like all the hepe I can. I just want to rub shit on her doorknob. And then I want to go dance on her roof because she's on the 3rd, which is the top floor.
Yeah.
So no one above her is holding bowling tournaments and clog dancing competitions.
Hey, there you go.
I want to go do it to her on the last. Just fucking jump up there all goddamn day.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, please.
Just all go up there and like bump Footloose or something like that. And just like
we should get some big bassy like subs. Just bump some like old school Dr. Dre.
Oh my
nothing but a
God.
G thing.
That'd be gangster.
That'd be so good.
Or we could play Stomp by God's Property. GP, are you with me? We'd just be stomping everywhere.
That would be pretty good. All right, that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
We're going to get a case of beer. We're going to go up there and just...
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that sober.
No. I don't walk
do anything
around
sober.
Yeah, I don't walk around sober. So
I don't breathe sober.
Yeah. Anyways, Scott, you got a drinking game for us.
Oh, yeah.
That you were going to tell us about.
This is actually...
As he pulls up his...
Your
rules.
My rules.
Yes.
I'll try to remember it.
Oh,
As
this
I'm
is
pulling it
awesome. I'm
doesn't know what it is
I'm
yet.
enthralled.
Yeah, he's already excited.
This is actually, you could actually make you a lot of money if you go to the bar,
and or free beers.
Free beers, free, whatever. Free,
Right on.
Maybe free pussy, I don't know.
Never free.
Yes, okay, anyway, moving on. So here's what you do is you bet, if you're at the bar, whatever, you bet somebody that you could drink 2 beers faster than they can take 2 shots. So then you gotta lay down the rules before you get started. First of all, one of the rules is that you get to drink the first beer, and as soon as you're finished with your first beer, then they can start taking their shots. The second rule is you can't touch each other's glasses. So then what you do, you drink your first beer, and as soon as you're done drinking your first beer, then of course the person's going to grab their first glass and take a shot.
Right.
While they're doing that, your glass is empty. You set your glass, turn it upside down, and sit on top of their other shot glass. That's cool. And then there you go.
Shiesty.
Yeah. So
That's a pikey kind of bet right there. Dang, man. I can hear...
You're the hero that we waited for, Scott. We won't
24-inch penis, Scott.
It's weird how that one hasn't cut on yet.
It still hasn't, yeah.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That reminds me of one of those
I
bets
think my exes keep blocking it.
Oh, yeah.
from the movie Snatch. Brad Pitt would always make these bets with Jason Statham. And he couldn't understand what he was saying. I'm going to drink these 2 beers. I'm going to drink those shots. He's like, do some shit like that. Like, oh, my God. Such a pikey bet, dude. Sounds so easy. And oh, my God. What a bastard.
It's so funny to hear you say pikey. Like, I had an Irish boss for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, that's like calling somebody a redneck in Ireland or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd always call him a pike or a pikey.
Yeah.
It was funny. And I never hear that besides when I used to work with him.
Oh, there you go.
So, anyways. All right. We got a listener email once again this week. This one's called Annoying Beer Drinkers. It's from Ryan. Hey, gentlemen, what's cracking, guys? Like yourselves, I like to enjoy myself a tasty craft beer at a local brewery from
Nice.
time to time.
Doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Like a double bliss at 5 Threads.
Right on. Damn it, I'm drooling now.
A lot
There
of
it goes.
I'm gone. Boop boopy doo.
A lot of times this leads to conversations with like-minded individuals that can often be super snobby or annoying. What bugs you guys the most about the craft beer scene and quote beer people end quote? Cheers, Ryan.
Good email.
Interesting.
Good email.
What bugs us about the craft beer scene?
Good email.
They don't have a line going directly to my house.
Yeah. You don't have a tap straight from the brewery.
Right,
Yeah. You know, one thing that bugs me
Yeah.
is the way people talk about beers that have been out for a while. It seems like the most popular beers are the hardest ones to get. And this is, for some reason, the only one this doesn't apply to is Pliny. But if it's new and it's hard to get, it's the most popular beer in the world. But if it's a good beer that's been around for a few years, like, oh, no, that's been around for a few years, you know? People will talk shit about, like good staples. Like, what's better on a hot day than a Pale 31 from Firestone?
Right.
You know, it's a pale ale, so it's not a hot bomb. But it's been around for a few years, and people are like, oh, well, that's Pale 31. It's easy to get. Yeah, it's also fucking delicious.
good, yeah.
And will not break your wallet.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff bugs me.
Okay.
That really grinds my gears.
That really grinds your gears. I'll tell you what. Like sometimes, like I go to the bar at Whole Foods because that's right by my
Oh,
work.
that's right. Your Whole Foods has a bar over
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
That one's pretty badass.
It is pretty badass, but I do call it the hipster bar.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Well, it's in an Airstream trailer. Come on.
Exactly. So I show up, and like I said, most of the time, if I'm sitting down for a drink, I want to talk to somebody about sports or something like that. Like, but I feel like these dudes, like, they'll show up and like, oh, what can I get you? And like me, I can read the tap handles, and I'll say,
Sure.
I'll have one of this, or I haven't tried this, kind of a sample or something like that. These guys, I like to drink. I want something hoppy or something. Oh, I want something like this. It's like, come on, dude. Like, do you not know what you're ordering? Or like,
Absolutely not.
yeah, I don't know. That kind of bugs me a little
Yeah.
bit. Like, and I feel a little like, oh my God, I'm like by association. And then I have a beard too, so that doesn't help.
Yeah. Oh, and you're at Whole Foods.
Yeah, that's all that. you
But
know
they
what I
do
mean?
have a pretty good happy hour.
That's right.
Surprisingly, I had
Yeah.
no idea until my buddy introduced me to that. I was like, "Oh, this is great."
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is annoying. When, what's the hoppiest beer you have?
Yeah, or something.
Judging by what?
Yeah.
Just straight up IBUs? Because what if it's really well balanced?
Yeah, correct. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah. I don't know. Scott, anything bug you?
I just don't get there often enough, I guess.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
yeah. I do hate when you get like I know we can be a little beer snobby.
Correct.
When you get those huge beer snobs that just cannot enjoy the beer, even if it's a great beer that they like, they just can't enjoy it. They have to dissect it, and I'll have a couple sips,
Yes.
like, oh, I'm getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and obviously we do it for the show to kind of,
Correct.
help people with
Yeah.
some flavor profiles, whatever. But when you're saying like, oh yeah, it's definitely hoppy, a little citrusy, a little this, a little that, but then there's people that just the whole time sit there and
Yes.
fucking dissect it.
Correct.
It's like, hey man, how about you enjoy a goddamn beer?
Yeah.
This double bliss ain't drinking itself.
That's what I hear a lot too at that hipster bar too. So it's just like most of the time I just go there and shut my mouth and have my
Yeah.
burger and beer or whatever. But like, now and then someone else will be sitting next to me. Actually, we're watching sports. Hey, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, there was fucking talk about LeBron and how much he's a bitch or whatever.
Right. There's one normal guy in this
Yeah,
bar.
thank God.
Yeah, that did bring to mind for me, like, I just want to go and relax and have a beer.
Yeah.
And all these, like you said, these guys that are sitting there and they're dissecting it, and this is what's good. Dude, just shut the fuck up and drink your beer.
That's right.
Watch the game or whatever what's going on.
I agree.
You're gonna have a fucking beer!
Finally found a way to use it.
Yeah. But I feel like you said it's different here. We're providing a service. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You listen for our world famous reviews.
That's right.
The whole world does.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially Toronto.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Toronto? All right, so thank you for emailing. If you guys want to email us, theunfilteredgentleman@gmail.com. We love questions. It doesn't even necessarily have to be beer related. We're geniuses of all topics.
Oh, we know everything.
Obviously.
Yeah. Between the three of us, we're gonna have an answer for
Yeah.
you.
That's right. I know a lot, apparently.
We're gonna find out.
That's right.
We're gonna find out. Old timey word of the week: on the make. On the make, which means flirting or making advances on people.
Oh, snap.
He's on the make to get those bubs.
Yeah,
That's
that was
right.
right there. Nice and
That's
easy.
right.
Nice and easy.
That was a
Slid
layup.
right into it.
That way, as per usual. Before we get to our bullpen beer, and I forgot we do have a hack of the week this week too.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. We have beer babe of the week. Let's talk about that as we mentioned Bubs.
This one's a classy dame with a great palate. It's Beer Babe of the Week.
Oh, yes, indeed we do. This one you can find on Instagram at PGH Beer Girl. PGH Beer Girl. All one word. In this picture, she's drinking a Treehouse Green, which I am so jealous.
Oh, nice.
I love the Treehouse. I've only had the one.
Oh, yeah.
I want to try the green and the purple and all of them.
I want to try that too.
Yeah. And she's very, very easy on the eyes.
Correct.
And likes good beer. I mean, that
Yeah, hey,
Treehouse-
that's important.
yeah, that Treehouse Green is here's where it's at. So make
can
sure,
dig it.
make sure you're following at PGH Beer Girl, all one word. All right, Dan, I'm gonna let you choose.
No,
We
Oh,
boozing
wow.
on a budget, or are we playing What Does Dan Know?
let's booze on a budget.
All right,
All right.
It's
Good
like-
choice.
oh, you know what? But we haven't finished our beers yet.
Oh.
Let's find out what I know.
Let's find out what you know.
In a land far, far away, in a time where nothing is certain, only one person, one man, one gentle man has what it takes to answer the questions that no one else can. The questions that no one else cares about. It's time to find out. What does Dan know?
It is time.
God, I love that intro. Every time, man.
For those of you who are new to the show, Dan is a genius when it comes to 90s hip hop, NBA, and movies.
Yep.
And so we have a mix of trivia questions and sound clips. And if it's a sound clip, he's got to guess the song and or movie that the sound clip is. And sometimes I do things like make it backwards or distort
Yeah,
or something.
do some weird shit sometimes.
And of
man.
course,
Keep me on my toes.
trivia questions are straightforward. So we have 3 sound clips and 2 questions for you. Let's start off with the first clip. Name this song.
Oh, ain't no fun. The homies can't have none.
Man, that was backwards
Damn.
too.
Yeah, man. I love that jam.
DJ Easy with a fat dick.
That's good, man. You're good. I couldn't get Jingle Bells if it was backwards, you know?
I love it. This is one of the best songs.
Oh, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Best song. Every time I hear it,
Oh,
you got to
it's so
sing
good.
along.
So good. All right, here we've got a question for you. This is Lakers based, so if
Ooh,
you don't
okay.
get it, you should kill yourself. Oh, too harsh. What cities have the Lakers been based in? And by what city we mean actually played in, not like what they've called themselves.
Okay.
So what and in what years?
Oh,
man.
man.
Wow.
Okay. Let me think. So I know in the beginning it was Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Right.
And that was up to about 69, I think it was.
Way too late.
Really?
Yeah, maybe Scott remembers.
Oh, man.
I think 62 is when they came to LA.
Their last season in Minneapolis was 1960.
Oh, good job.
mhm.
Well, you have the answer.
I have the answer. Then.
Okay. Then they were in Inglewood,
Right.
and that was up until the 2000 season. Yeah, it was the 99-2000 season.
98, 99.
Yeah, well, the 98-99 was their last season, and
Yes.
99-2000 they played in Staples Center.
Yes, there you go.
And that was obviously in Los Angeles.
Finally the LA Lakers of LA.
Correct.
Yes. So, all right, good stuff.
Good. Yeah, that was good. I like how you put the years on there, too.
Well, I mean, Minneapolis, Inglewood, and LA was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Had to make
challenging.
Had to challenge you.
I agree.
You're a smart fella. We got to challenge you. You have the whole cleaninguptheglass.com.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Cheap
Appreciate
plug.
that.
Cheap
Yeah.
plug. All right, another sound clip for you. Name this song.
Mighty Most Def.
Oh. Well, I know it's Mos Def.
Yeah, he
obviously.
said Mos Def.
Son of a bitch. I don't know the song.
I'll tell you. He actually says the name of the song in that clip I just played.
Check it out.
Nope.
No, what is it?
It's called Mathematics.
You wanna
Mathematics.
know how to rhyme, you better learn how to add. It's mathematics.
Mighty Mos Def.
It's simple
Def.
mathematics. Check it out.
All right.
That was before he turned into an actor.
Yeah. Quotes. Actor.
I know, right?
All right. Basketball question.
Okay.
What two NBA players won the MVP trophy 3 times each between 1986 and 1992?
Oh, shit. Okay, Michael Jordan.
Uh-huh.
Let's get that one out of the way. You said 86?
86 to 92.
Okay. LeBron James.
Huh?
Oh, 92? Or
I don't think he was born yet.
oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
86, 1992.
Oh, 92.
Between those years.
Oh, shit. So 6-year span? And 3 players won it?
Yeah.
Or 2 players won it 3 times?
2 players. You
Okay.
got one of them right with Michael Jordan.
Okay. Then Magic Johnson.
Winner, winner.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, not LeBron James.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought it was... Okay, sorry about that.
All right, we'll fade out this song. And then finally, I have a feeling this one's going to be easy. Name this song.
Oh, yeah. First of the month. Bone Thugs.
That clip was way too... I should just give you like half
Yeah,
a second.
I just need to hear that boom. The bass.
Man, well done.
Thank you.
This is a very successful What You Knew.
It was.
Yeah, it was, actually.
You
You're
knew a
on
lot
fire.
tonight.
Found
Yeah,
a little bit of what I know.
Yeah, all right. Let's. I'm gonna pass these
1960,
beers
huh?
around. 1960.
I won't forget that now.
All right, we're passing beers around as we warm up the bullpen.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Before we talk about those, so the fellas have a chance to pour, I do have a hack that I had not seen before that I think we should talk about.
Quizzical queries? We have absolute answers. We're here to solve your common conundrums with Hack of the Week.
Hack of the week.
So I saw this the other day and I was like, there's no way. So I had to talk about it because I want somebody to try it and let me know. It kind of requires a female or some male with lots of hair.
All right.
Yeah, you and me both. If you have flat beer, you accidentally left a beer out overnight. And
That
first of all,
happens.
you should be arrested. But
Correct.
you accidentally left a beer out overnight. Apparently, you can put it in a spray bottle and use it as hairspray. The proteins in the beer hold your hair and make it shiny.
Wow.
But aren't you going to smell like beer?
That was what I was saying. Like, you're going to go to work smelling like an absolute alcoholic.
Right.
Like, that's the whole reason I shower, is to not smell like an alcoholic. the
Right.
next
I
morning.
gotta, yeah.
That's why I don't talk to anybody.
No evidence, man.
Forget the shower part.
Exactly, yeah. Hey, man. I brush my teeth good, but sometimes, like, that day before, dude, I'm like, oh, man, I'm not talking to nobody right now.
Yes. So, anyways, if anybody wants to try that out, please let us know the results. I'd happily send you some stickers and coasters.
Correct.
Yeah.
And all
let us
that.
know.
I guess if maybe you're going to, like, a brewery or something. Then
There you go. Or like a beer festival or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Everyone's smelling beer anyways.
Yeah.
Rolls with
Maybe your
some-
significant other's alcoholic and you
Yeah.
get
There
lucky.
you go. Oh, hey.
There you go. There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's like a,
That would turn me on.
60% of the time it works every time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Is it like, what was that called? Sex Panther? Or
Sex Panther, yeah. Anyways, all right, we have It's the Beer Girl. And,
Nice.
And
Oh, yeah.
then we will warm up the bullpen.
Oh,
Let's find out what she's drinking on the East Coast.
ranking.
What's this? A broad drinking beer? Must be a she-devil.
So you either love them or you hate them, and I know you guys hate them. But there are people out there who love them, and I think it's time for my annual review of a pumpkin beer. I wanted to pick one that as many people listening as possible could probably find. So I got the Atomic Pumpkin from New Belgium Brewing. It's part of their Voodoo Ranger series. The quick rundown of it is it's a pumpkin ale with a 6.4% ABV, and its IBU is 10. This one is different from your everyday pumpkin ale. It was brewed with Saigon cinnamon and habanero peppers. It's a bright amber color. It's got a lot of carbonation. It kind of smells like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Saigon cinnamon is pretty different from like pumpkin spice latte regular cinnamon. It's from Vietnam. It's a key ingredient in the broth for pho, which you might have had. And it has like a nice spicy flavor. And that's the most prominent flavor, at least at first, and it's balanced out by a caramelly sweetness. And then right at the end, you get kicked with a habanero. And it's a little bit of a surprise, but I liked it. The more sips that I take, the more the flavors all blend together. When I first start drinking it, they're all very separate. It's like Saigon cinnamon, caramel, then pepper. But as I continue drinking it, they're all more together, and it's really balanced. Honestly, I don't think I would be able to peg it as a pumpkin ale if I had blind tasted it. I really do love it, though. I do love a good pumpkin ale. But I think this is a good one to try if you're interested in a pumpkin ale, but you're not super into the pumpkin spice latte beer. I think it's one that I'll keep in my fridge this fall, and I do hope that if you try it, it's not a drain pour. All right, I'll see you next time.
I mean, it's not a drain pour for Scott. I think we found.
Oh, no,
Right.
probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
But,
we'll roll with it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Scott's a basic bitch. Pretty much. He loves that pumpkin spice anything. Thank you, It's the Beer Girl, even if it's a pumpkin beer that you reviewed. It actually didn't sound that bad.
Yeah, well, when she describes it, obviously,
of course,
everything
yeah.
sounds
Sounds
so
great.
delicious.
There is that.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have to find ourselves one of those. But if you guys want to find yourselves the Beer Girl, just follow her on any of the social medias at It's the Beer Girl. Or, of course, you can find all her beer reviews at itsthebeergirl.com.
Mm-hmm.
It's that easy, and I don't think you'll be sorry. She, as we've heard just now, she speaks much better than we do.
Oh, my God.
We like to talk about, like, oh, it's hoppy and citrusy and this and that, but Beer Girl's leaps and bounds.
Yeah, oh, yeah. She talks really well about beer.
She does.
And I feel like I drink better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I drink beer better. But
Kind of like you make me a better man or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You
You
make
know?
me a better drinker.
Yeah, I drink a lot better thanks to her. So,
I can dig it.
yeah.
All right. Let's call
Taste beer.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's got hops.
I'm feeling drunk.
Sounds like somebody that used to come around to these parts. All right. It's been warming up. Let's call the bullpen.
He calls to the bullpen for beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vinny.
And for the bullpen beer, we are boozing on a budget.
Boozing on a budget. We can't buy pockets like you know this. Boozing. Budget beer on tap. It's hopeless. We all sober. Beer so fly. Can't buy. You know this. Boozing. Hops and malts. Oh my. Stay focused. Boozing on a budget.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Boozing. We all boozing. We're boozing on a budget tonight. We're drinking this one from Trader Joe's. Man,
Oh,
they are
yeah.
hooking up the boozing on the budget.
They're gangster.
They are so good with that. This is called the Drive-Thru Red.
Ooh.
It's a dry hopped red ale. This baby, first of all, let me just tell you all,
Bang, bang.
one bottle equals $1.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
$1 a bottle. You can't go wrong with
I
that.
got a couple dollars in my pocket.
I got a couple dollars too.
Shit.
And not only is it $1 a bottle, 7.2%
Wow.
for $1.
You're fucking kidding me. Oh my God.
Yes, the Drive-Thru Red, dry hopped up. This is
Gangster.
this is one of their own, the Trader Joe's quote unquote brand, brewed by what they call Joseph Bra, but as we know, brewed by Gordon Biersch.
Yeah.
So legit brewing. I don't know what the deal is. It has 42 IBUs. BA with their new scoring has it at a 15.4%.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
Yeah, so that means that
It's really bad?
15% of people gave it 3.75 or above.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're putting it up to the likes of Firestone and whoever else.
Correct.
But let's remember this is $1 a beer,
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Man, come
And
on.
price.
And I don't know about you guys, this is pretty tasty.
Correct. And you got to switch back over to the Reds now. You know that's what I'm doing. I got to switch over to the Reds because the IPAs are giving me bitch tits.
That's right.
I
We
mean?
learned about that a couple weeks ago. I actually had a listener tweet me like, "Oh, thanks for the news. Now I can't drink IPAs anymore, I guess."
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Fuck that. I bought a bra.
yeah. Give me a man's ear.
Yeah.
Bang.
So, but yeah, this has that kind of like stereotypical red taste, a little bit of hoppiness at the end of it, and it's 7.2% and only $1.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good.
Like I think it's a pretty good beer,
You can't beat that.
and
course,
it's
for-
cheap on
yeah.
top of that, man.
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
I dig it a lot. So if you guys have a Trader Joe's around, you pick up the fairly new Drive-Through Red is what it's called. It's got that VW bus on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's good stuff. It's got a yellow cap. Just look for the yellow cap. It goes down easy and gets a good buzz going.
Mm-hmm.
Faux show. All right, before we get to Will Scott Pour It Out, let's rush through some news so we have enough time.
Oktoberfest.
Oh! Going back.
Extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
It is indeed. You know, last week, the 21st Amendment girls were talking about Sour Opal.
Yeah.
And they should be happy to know that next weekend, Firestone releasing Peachy Bones.
Peachy Bones.
Peachy Bones. You know, they had Creaky Bones, which is one of their sours, one of their wild ales, and Peachy Bones is, the peachy version of that. So, Creaky Bones is delicious. If you've not had it, I suggest you try it. Now with their new thing where you can, they have the smaller beers and you can afford them. They're only $10 each. If you see Creaky Bones, it's so good. Even if you're not into sours, I'm not a huge sour lover. I had a Creaky Bones. It's absolutely delicious. So give it a shot if you see it. Good job. Good news for the Utahians that aren't listening enough to our show. They're considering out there in Utah getting rid of that 3.2% grocery store alcohol cap.
All right.
So basically, you could only buy Bud Light and water.
Oh.
Anything over 3.2% has to be sold in a liquor store.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a buddy that lived in Utah for a while, and I didn't know that this was a thing. And also liquor stores are closed on Sunday in Utah.
Yeah.
And I went out there, and it was like Saturday. He's like, "Oh, we got to hit the store." Like, why? We're good. Like, we have a bunch of beer for tonight. He's like, "No, we got to stock up for tomorrow." So why do we need to stock up for tomorrow? We'll just go to the store tomorrow. Because out here in California, you get beer whenever you want.
That's right.
And he's like, "Oh no, liquor stores close on Sunday." Like, that's fine. We can go to Vaughn's. Go to the grocery. He's like, no, you don't get it. Like, the only thing you're getting from the grocery store is water. Oh, so I had no idea until I went there.
It's like, you don't understand. We gotta go now.
I mean, that's really what it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
scary, man.
It gets dicey. Like, it's Saturday. If you're like drunk by 8:00 on Saturday and you haven't made your Sunday beer run, like you're totally fucked.
SOL.
Yeah. I recently learned that Americans used to take 11 a.m. drink break.
When did that stop?
And why?
Way too soon. The British have like tea time at 11.
Correct.
Well, apparently we used to have booze time at 11.
What the fuck? The Mexicans take a siesta, don't they?
Yeah.
What the fuck? We got rid of our booze time?
We should drink it, or we should take a drink esta.
Exactly.
Yeah,
there you go.
Beer esta.
That's right.
In the 19th century, you wouldn't have to wait to have a drink. You start drinking before lunch, why don't you? The tradition of 11s, so they call it the 11s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was customary for workers to take a break at, well, you guessed it, 11 a.m. In most cases, the respite was synonymous with a tug from the old bottle.
There.
Yeah. 11s was followed the relatively young English tradition of tea time.
Ooh.
But the short of it is because we had so much corn in America and booze was so cheap because of that, we had booze instead of tea.
So you're saying we need to grow more corn?
I think we'd grow enough corn.
Do we have to wait till 11?
I don't see why.
Yeah.
I just think we need to go back to doing this.
Correct.
Exactly. Whether it's 11 or 7:30 or whatever it is.
Whatever the hell.
Whatever time it is you roll up out of bed.
Yeah, I'm on board with all of it.
Me too.
Yeah. Bad news for whatever airline this is. Budget airline. This guy, he wouldn't name it. I wish he would. Probably Spirit or Air Trans or some shit like that. Was getting off the plane, and he knows that the pilots were drinking crappy beer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There was a can of Stella on the console with the two pilots.
Oh, man.
Yeah, if you're gonna get caught drinking,
come on,
make it something better.
Keep it classy.
But here's where it gets good, and here's where Scott should take note.
Oh,
because we have a new excuse for you when you get caught with a beer in your car while you're Ubering.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Write this down.
This is gonna be good.
Yes, the airline confirmed that yes, there was an unopened can of lager in the cockpit, but said it had been handed to staff by a customer.
Oh yeah.
Upon further investigation of the photograph, we can confirm that it is an unopened can which had been handed to a member of our cabin crew by a customer when they were leaving the aircraft. This unopened can was then put down in the cockpit by the member of cabin crew so that she could continue helping customers as they disembarked. Here you go. You get caught with the beer in your car like, I was helping the guy in the back of my Uber get out of the car. And he sat down and I put it here.
Right.
So there you go.
My problem is it would be opened.
Right.
Well, he opened it.
Okay, yeah.
You didn't open it.
He opened it.
Yeah,
And,
he opened- yeah. I think you're good. This is your new excuse.
I took it from he opened it, and I said, no, you can't. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah. You can't drink in here.
Yeah.
Give me
What's
that.
wrong with you? Give me
Yeah.
that. I'm going to have to confiscate that.
I'm going to have to pound it for you.
Found it for you. That'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
I'm going to
that.
teach you a lesson right now. Watch.
Yeah, this is what you get.
Dang.
Budweiser is trying to sell some cans. They have released have you seen this? The biggest pack in history.
Wait, what?
It's 3,240 cans. I'm showing the gentleman a picture right now.
Holy shit.
Where do you get that at?
This one, unfortunately, is in Canada.
Oh, man. Toronto?
Yeah, maybe so.
Come on, fans up there.
It sells for
Help us out.
$4,699.95. And you're thinking, that's kind of expensive for 3,200 cans of Budweiser. If you do the math and the conversion, which I did earlier, it comes out to about $1. I think it was $14 a can. Still not a good price for Budweiser.
Right.
No.
Because we can get this drive-through red for $1,
that's right.
and it's like double the ABV.
Correct.
Yeah.
So suck on that, Budweiser.
Yeah.
But it isn't. Those are some impressive cans.
And just to kind of like bring something up, I had seen a commercial like while watching some football over the weekend. I don't know if you guys caught it, but it was a Budweiser commercial, and they're talking about like this guy like brings them some like Budweiser, and they're like, "Oh, dilly dilly" or something like that. Like they're
like the old timey.
yeah. And then this guy says, "Oh, I brought you guys some spiced blah blah blah, this and that," and he's like, "Dilly dilly, get him out of here," or something like that.
Yeah.
And then send him to go get killed or whatever. I'm like, was that an attack on craft beer? Like,
I heard they're going to do that.
yeah.
Funny you should say that because it's not on the rundown, but I actually pulled a Budweiser commercial.
Oh, did you really?
I did. It's not that one.
Okay.
But I have seen that Budweiser is now attacking craft beer.
Yeah, I read
They
they're
are.
going to start doing that.
Yeah, which is hilarious because they own like half the quote unquote.
I know,
craft
right?
beer.
I mean, come on, you guys.
But the commercial I pulled is not a straight up attack on craft beer.
Okay.
It's actually, if you know anything about beer and how it's made, it's an attack on themselves. But I think just Americans are so stupid that they're like, oh yeah, here we go, Budweiser. Here's the commercial, and then we will
Okay,
we'll
cool.
discuss.
Some beers have a lot of ingredients, a lot of different ingredients. Our beer is brewed with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Here's to the beer you can always count on, brewed to be America's favorite light lager.
You may catch an ingredient that shouldn't be in there. Rice?
Yeah,
Who wants rice in their beer?
that's weird.
Nobody.
Rice.
Water, malt, hops, and yeast.
Yeah.
Those are the ingredients in beer. Rice is not a quality ingredient that you put into beer.
Unless it's Asian.
Yeah, still then.
Because they eat a lot of rice.
They even know better.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Rice, huh?
Yeah, rice. So now it's in a commercial that they're putting rice in their beer.
So
Weird.
What's the backlash? Has anyone said anything?
I
or-
mean, other than the snobs, I mean, people are posting like, oh, Budweiser's so dumb. I mean, they must know something as far as idiots in America love rice in their beer or something. Otherwise, why would they make a commercial out of it? But I find it very strange that they're making it very transparent that they're putting rice in their beer.
And are they?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's in their commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
mean, that's the ingredients to
Rice.
Budweiser, and I don't know why you would want that.
Yeah. That's
So,
interesting.
Yeah, I can tell you none of my beers have rice in them, just so you know.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
I'll-
so you know.
Then I'll continue drinking.
I think I just like overheard that. I think I heard yeast and it was rice. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't even like connect.
Yeah, they didn't talk about yeast, but they sure talked about rice.
That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's also yeast. They kind of failed to mention that, but
Right.
I guess yeast isn't the most attractive sounding word, so maybe they left that out on purpose.
Let's say rice.
Yeah, but I don't know why you would advertise the fact that you're putting rice in your beers. I find it very strange.
Correct.
What else? Oh, elephant poop.
Oh, that's right.
Elephant poop. Before we get to Will Scott Poured Out, we got to talk about this. A brewery in Japan has introduced Un Kono Kuro. I'm sure I butchered the fuck. I can't even say butchered, so I'm sure I butchered it.
Butchered it.
Japanese brewery Sankt Gallen introduced Un Kuno Kuro, a brew made from coffee beans that have passed through an elephant. But they say there is no actual poop in the beer.
Well, that's what they say.
And they use a technique that breaks down proteins in the coffee bean,
bit nutty.
giving the beer a smooth, earthy flavor. There's that earthy.
Oh, there's that earthy.
Talked about last week. Yeah. Apparently, like, elephant poo is a big thing. Like, they put it in coffee.
Elephant poo is a big thing.
Wow. Yeah, they're putting in coffee, and now they're putting in Japanese beer.
Possibly, I may pour that one out.
Hey.
Oh, we found one.
Send us one and see if I pour it out.
What's it called? Operation Dumbo Hops?
Dumbo hops. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Thank you.
That's good stuff. All right, that's it for the news. We got through it quick enough. I think we have just enough time to find out. Will Scott pour it out?
I love this song.
All right, we've handed him a bottle.
All I can see is made in Japan.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I was going to make an elephant noise. But
smells like elephant shit.
For good. I mean, no, it doesn't. All right. So he's looking at, he's trying to smell through the bottle.
Snorting it.
So he's snorting it. It's not cocaine.
Correct.
We're going to find out. Will he pour it out? Took a sip. Has a not too satisfied look on his face. Oh.
Kind of
he's fighting with it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Jolly Rancher taste.
Oh. Spoiler alert, not Ballast Point.
I know, right?
I almost feel like he likes this one less than the pumpkin a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just judging by facial expressions.
He's struggling.
Wow. Apple.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of apple flavored beer.
Yeah, well, it's Angry Orchard's
okay.
Stone Dry Apple Cider.
Not my... I wouldn't buy it.
But will you pour it out?
But I ain't going to pour it out.
Oh,
finish this bad boy.
All right, so now that we've had two Will Scott pour it outs, which one would you rather drink?
Ooh, I think I would rather drink this one.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting, because your face spoke otherwise as you were trying.
It was because I wasn't expecting. It's kind of like a green apple taste.
It's probably hard to go from a red to...
It's true. He was drinking a nice, tasty 7.2% red beer.
Correct. I think it was a little shock to the senses,
Could
I think.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because I'm not a really big pumpkin fan anyway, so...
Yeah, that's true, too.
So you'll take the apple.
I kind of like it's apple cider, and I'm going to pretend it's good for me.
Okay.
Oh, wow. And hey, an apple a day to keep the doctor
there
away.
You go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring on the doctor.
That's right.
Oh, God.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Let's check that liver out.
Yeah, no kidding. Yikes.
Looks like a Dalmatian. Wow. Well, Scott's a hero. Yes. So, all right. Well, there's another rousing round of Will Scott Pour It Out. If anybody has any elephant shit beer, please send it our way.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Find out will any of us pour it out.
Oh, fuck. That's disgusting.
Can't wait.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Operation Dumbo Hop.
Operation Dumbo Hop.
So good.
Sick.
All right. That's all we got. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for joining the show and the fun, and hopefully you drank along. Make sure you follow the Beer Girl at, of course, It's the Beer Girl on all the social media. Scott is checking out that bottle. He's digging it.
Yeah. I'm angry.
At It's the Beer Girl, and of course, itsthebeergirl.com. Check her out for all her beer reviews and pictures and posts. You will not be sorry. Check us out at theunfilteredgentleman.com and theunfilteredgentleman.com/listen is where you tell your friends to go check us out. We have every way you can listen to us. Your iPhone, stupid droid, computer, whatever you got. We got you covered. Please leave us a review on iTunes if you don't have a stupid droid. And don't forget to drunk dial us, 805-538-BEER, 805-538-2337. Drunk dial us. Social media is The Unfiltered Gentleman, except for Twitter, at The Unfiltered Gents. I think that was everything, right?
Yep, sounds like it.
Yeah, we'll be coming to you next time from a new studio.
Correct.
Wow, most likely. So
brand new.
Yeah,
brand spanking new.
New studio, new beer,
Man.
same hangover. Thanks for listening, guys. Stay hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.